Sir, what's going on? What's going on with you? Alrighty, everybody. Thank you very much for being here. Welcome, Instagram. Welcome, Facebook. Welcome, YouTube, to Luna Fires episode 61. Hey, I got something special for you guys today, and it's gonna be something super crucial that you need to make sure that you are completely aware. Okay, and just like the headline says, the kisses of the kisses of death in real estate that you got to be paying attention about. All right. So anyways, before we get started, if you're new to the channel, to the Luna Fires, just know that it's, daily experiences, daily experiences, epiphany moments of enlightenment that I get to experience on a daily basis. And therefore, I'm actually here sharing it with you so that you can continue to learn, continue to get better as a real estate investor. Okay. Anyways, I got 5 kisses of death in real estate that you must learn and be aware of about, so that you make sure that you're not making those same mistakes. Okay. But before I get to them, make sure that you hit like, leave me a message, go ahead and subscribe, turn on the notification button, and share this video with others. Okay. So Instagram, thank you for being here. Facebook, thank you for being here. And YouTube. All right. So we're going to get started with the first kiss. Okay. And the first kiss in the real estate world, it's about, it's about asking too much. When you're acting as the seller, or when you're the wholesaler of the property, or when you're the investor and you're looking to sell, you're looking to exit out of the property, is asking way too much, or listing the property for way too much. And the reason being that it's a kiss of death on that particular one, it's because, oftentimes when you have a property that, it's higher than the actual value, it's going to sit there. It's just going to be on waiting mode. You're going to get desperate, and then you're going to have to lower it. And then guess what happens? Every time you lowered it, every time there's more days on the market, is just not looking good. And, for the people that know me, they understand that I like to price things, on the reverse side, basically price them extremely well so that you could actually, get some momentum going on, some eyes basically drawn to you, and therefore be able to, have people fighting over it, right? So that is the first kiss, okay? Asking way too much. Second kiss of death in real estate, it's hiring the cheapest just because they're cheapest, or hiring the most expensive just because they're most expensive. I've seen it over and over, and I've made those mistakes. I've taken those kisses too, where I go to the cheapest just because they're the cheapest, and then I go to the most expensive just because they're the most expensive, and it has nothing to do with it. I think that it is important to verify, and when I mean the hiring aspect, I'm talking in general. If you're going to hire a roofer, or if you're going to hire an architect, or if you're going to hire, a professional, a real estate agent, or if you're going to hire, doesn't matter, whatever you're going to hire out there, as a real estate investor, I can tell you straight out, I've done it both sides. I've taken the kiss on both cheeks. The most expensive side and the most, inexpensive side. And I can tell you that you're going to find flaws on both of them. Okay. By the way, so it's not a perfect world. Do you agree with that? Yes or yes? Leave me a message down below, because I've been there. And one of the things that I'm going to suggest you is make sure that you verify their work, that you verify their track record, that you actually take the time to get to know that person, okay, or that professional at a deeper level, okay? Don't just go for the cheapest just by being the cheapest, because I'm telling you, it's not gonna, the likelihood of working out is gonna be slim to none. But the same thing is true on the most expensive side. Okay, I can tell you that because I've been there, and it is nothing better than creating that relationship and understanding that just, pay what is fair. Other than that, that's the second kiss of death. The third kiss of death in the real estate world is paying too high, paying too much for properties that you're looking to buy as a real estate investor. I've seen it over and over and over again. I got friends that are going through some big challenges, even right now, because they didn't listen, because They thought that, buying for higher and beating the other buyers, and to all of my friends in the suburban areas, you're going to experience that. I've noticed in, suburban areas like Modesto, like the Central Valley, like Sacramento, like, and this is true all over the nation. Any suburban area right now, it is the hottest. And literally people are overbidding. And, until the market changes, right? Until things change. And one of the things is paying too high is the kiss of death. It's going to put you into the wrong side of the game. Okay. I've done it in the past where I used to pay way too much. And guess what? It was the fastest way to go in bankrupt and just losing my shirt. All right. So anyways, fourth kiss of death, working with one bid. Working with one bid only. You've heard me all the time, get 3 or more. When I see people just working off of the first one just because they're their friends or because they're so used to it or because, I've done it as well. And I can tell you that, with one bid, there's, and that person knows that he or she is the only player. The thing is, they will not bring their A game. They're not going to, there's no reason or incentive for those people to give you the best. When you actually do 3 or more bids, those people are incentivized to give you the best that they got because they know that you're actually, pricing it out as well. All right. So super important. That's the fourth kiss of death. Just basically working with one bid and thinking that everything's going to go, super smooth and everything's going to be perfect. The fifth kiss of death in real estate, in the real estate investing world, ladies and gentlemen, and this is probably one of the most crucial ones, is believing what the buyers and what the sellers say to you. If you're acting as the buyer and you're buying the property from a seller, and the seller is what the seller is gonna do, he or she's gonna talk good about the property. And guess what? Buyers are liars, but sellers are liars too. And when you're buying properties from a seller, I usually, when I get any data or any information, I go with a mindset that, you know what, I'm going to verify whatever that seller said, on an extremely detailed basis. Why? Because it's a kiss of death, just blindly believing whatever the buyer or the seller is telling you. I've been there and I've been burned on both directions. When I act as the buyer, I got to verify what the seller is telling me that is true. And very often, you will discover in the process that they either forgot something or hide something, or they are kind of playing it dumb and stupid, right? And I'm talking about you being the buyer, buying a property as an investment, and basically, going into the property, you got to verify everything. Now, how about when you are the seller, when you basically are selling the property and a buyer comes to you? Guess what? Believing everything the buyer tells you, it's a kiss of death. I can tell you that because, not too long ago, I had a property in San Francisco that the buyer said, and the agent said, hey, my buyer is qualified. Here is the proof of funds. Here's the pre-approval letter. And guess what? They only gave us the pre-approval letter of one loan, knowing that they had 2 loans, and they never said anything. Can you imagine? The buyer never, ever, ever told me or told my agent that they had 2 loans. So they made us believe, even though we called and verified it, they never showed up. We all the time thought that there was just 1 loan until things started to go sideways. So I'm telling you straight flat out, buyers are liars and sellers are liars too. So nothing that you can do a whole lot other than you verifying whatever the buyers tell you and whatever the sellers tell you. Just simple as that, all right? Take it as what it is. Take it in a state of, if you want to trust but verify, or you don't have to trust, but you still have to verify. Does it make sense? Now, if you're not in agreement, or if you are in agreement with what I'm sharing you with the kisses of death in the real estate investing world, leave me a message down below. But I wanted it to share precisely some experiences, real life experiences that I've been through, where, I've been on both sides of the coin. And today I get to basically be in the middle of the coin so that I can be able to see both sides. And, hopefully that helps you become further aware that this kisses of death in the real estate world, you got to pay attention. You got to, sincerely be fully aware, because if you believe everything that the buyer tells you and the seller tells you, you're going to be in for a surprise. Surprises that later is going to make you learn the harder way when there's an easier way. How is the easier way? Tuning to this channel and making sure that you're actually, connecting every single time and learning from, someone that has gone through it and has been smacked several times. All right. Anyways, congratulations for being here with me today. Virtual hug from wherever you are. And always remember that you're one freaking real estate deal away from changing your financial future. Get to see you next time. Thank you for being here with me today. Thanks.